Now, over the past several decades, the amount of time Americans sleep has steadily decreased. And to make matters worse, so has the quality of that sleep.
Yeah, sure, we know what it's like to feel tired, but not getting enough sleep can also have a huge impact on your mood, energy levels, and ability to focus.
Calculating the high price of bad sleep is our featured story at the top of the list.
Many of us don't think of sleep as an activity, but
sleep affects every organ system and every disease state. Literally everything you do better with a good night's sleep.
Dr. Michael Breus, the sleep doctor, has 3 important ways lack of sleep impacts you. For starters, it affects weight loss.
Every single diet or eating recommendation that you hear, there should be a little caveat right next to it that says, only works if you sleep.
When you're sleep deprived, 4 things happen.
Number 1, our cortisol rises because our brain doesn't know why we're still awake.
So your brain tells you that you need food for energy.
So it increases something called appetite. The second thing that happens is it says, hold on, I'm awake. I need to slow down the use of my resources.
So this slows down your metabolism.
Next come these 2 hormones called leptin and GHRELIN.
GHRELIN is the hormone that increases hunger by about 20%. Leptin is the hormone that makes you feel full.
That reduces by 15%.
So to help you with weight loss goals,
have some consistent sleep and do that before you start dieting for 1 week. Your diet will work significantly better.
Next, it affects your exercise.
One of the things that we know about sleepiness and exercise is something called perceived exertion. How hard does it feel to do?
The sleepier you are, the harder exercise feels. And
when you're sleep deprived, you are likely to injure yourself.
To improve exercise performance, Dr. Breus says not to exercise at least 4 hours before bedtime.
When we exercise, we raise our core body temperature.
To fall asleep, we need our brains to release melatonin, the sleep hormone, which can only happen if we cool down.
But if our body heat is too high, it never falls, which means we don't get that melatonin trigger.
Finally, sleep affects your mood.
The more sleep deprived you are, the more anxious you're going to be, the more depressed you're going to be.
When you look tired, when you look like you're in a bad mood, people will avoid you.
And then you become isolated, which heightens this loneliness and heightens this mood problem.
And if you're already suffering with a mental health issue,
depression, anxiety, bipolar, any of those things, sleep is critical to your treatment because sleep is a natural mood regulator.
To help, he says to keep a worry journal.
All the things that you're thinking about while you're falling asleep go on one side, and then one start to a solution to that problem on the other side.
If your child is struggling with school, book an appointment with their teacher.
You've made some progress in an area that's worrying you, fold the paper, close it, put it in a drawer. That is compartmentalized.
Sleeping better to enjoy your waking life more is at the top of the list.